This review has been approved by Lord Carnage. Banished from Earth Classic Game Room broadcasts from the Intergalactic Space Arcade on its never-ending mission to review everything. Welcome to Classic Game Room, where I've got big driving thrills on the small screen with SEGA Rally Championship on the Game Boy Advance. A Nintendo product. It should be on the Game Gear. Every game should be on the Game Gear. Too bad the Game Gear games don't play in the GameCube player, though, like this one, SEGA Rally Championship. Maybe not the best SEGA Rally game out there, but still a competent effort on the portable Game Boy Advance. Just don't compare it to SEGA Rally 2 on the Dreamcast. Not even close, but still very good considering the limitations. The GBA is not known for delivering great driving games. So it's impressive that this one is fun and playable and still has that SEGA Rally feel. What you do is simple and familiar. If you're a fan of this series, you choose from one of many vehicles like the Mitsubishi Lancer and Subaru Impreza and race to win for victory. There's cars that can be unlocked and some special features in there as well, like this RC rally, which is kind of weird. You earn some fake money that you can spend on things like pictures, not terribly exciting, but fortunately the racing in the game works well, even though obviously it looks dated by today's standards, certainly when compared to some of the bigger budget racing games on the larger game systems, but this is the Game Boy Advance, and I would still recommend it today.
150, very long, medium lap.
While the music quality and the visuals are a bit rough around the edges, the gameplay is terrific. It's got that same SEGA Rally arcade style that fans of this series should be familiar with. And if you're just looking for a fun racing game on the go to play on your Game Boy Advance or Game Boy Advance SP, where it works really well, by the way, check this one out. It's simple, it's playable, but that's what makes it good. You don't want to get too complicated on the Game Boy Advance, especially with a 3D style driving game like this. Kinda looks like the Saturn version, actually, except I think it's even smoother. In addition to several different vehicles, there's numerous tracks to race on, a championship mode, and time trials. As well as a tunnel where you can see the outside right through it. Whoa, it's magic. It's SEGA Rally. This cool game was sent to the show by my man Mark in Fresh Meadows, New York. I'm gonna need to get an expanded map of New York area. There's a lot of people there. A lot of people with good taste. Look, a camel! SEGA Rally Championship, a pretty easy game to find, fairly affordable, plays great on the Game Boy Advance SP, as well as the Game Boy Player here on GameCube. Thanks again, Mark. Happy driving, everyone, on your Game Boy.